Hey, Jeff Gordon here from the Post-Stats, joined by our beat reporter from the scene in Calgary, Matthew DeFranks, after the Blues prepared for their game against the Flames. So, Matthew, let's jump right in. Start with some good news, or at least a good observation. Against Winnipeg, not a great game, but a good return for Pavel Buchnevich, giving this team a little more scoring balance, two good lines, also a line that can play more of a shutdown role in addition to scoring. So that was the good news in an otherwise blah type of game.
Yeah, and Pavel Buchnevich did the things that you would expect him to do. He was hounding pucks, he was turning them over, he was setting up teammates. Goal and assist, he factored in on both Blues goals in Winnipeg on Tuesday night. A very good return from him, and as you mentioned, that top six looks a little bit more balanced now. I did like how they tried Buchnevich with Thomas and Kyrou to start the season. I think you have to see what you have there. I think you have to give it a shot and see how it goes. But then his injury combined with Brandon Saad's emergence with Thomas and Kyrou kind of forced Buchnevich into a different role with Shen and Kapanen. And you have two lines there that you can kind of hope that can get the job done. We'll see how it goes in the future, but definitely a little more balanced in that top six.
Interestingly, during the game, you saw Chief make some changes up front. And then preparing for the game, Chief looked to be making some difference, maybe make a change in the back end as well. After today's preparations, what can you tell us about what possibly could be a new look for the team, at least for this game?
Yeah, so tonight in Calgary, they're going to go with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen. Jakub Vrana is going to come out of the lineup, and so will Tyler Tucker. That means Robert Bortuzzo, Scott Perunovich will play their first games of the season. And yesterday, when I talked to Craig Berube about Vrana, he was benched towards the latter half of the third period. Was off the second power play unit, didn't see a lot of ice time. Asked him, well, what was going on with Vrana, and it basically came down to he needs to do more. He needs to do more when he's not scoring goals, and that was kind of the biggest knock on him before, was that he could score goals, but when he wasn't much impact on the ice. And when I rewatched the game yesterday, there was a little bit, a lot of battles lost, giveaways on the puck, the penalty in the third period that negated the power play wasn't ideal. So different reasonings that Chief brought in, at least for tonight's game in Calgary.
And on the plus side, you did see better play from a couple of young wingers in Winnipeg, at least more opportunity for Toropchenko and Jake Neighbors playing the kind of game the Chief wants. So again, some focus on those guys as they try to inject some life into those bottom two lines.
Yeah, and Jake Neighbors, I thought, had a great game in Winnipeg the other night. Drew 2 penalties, was pretty active on the forecheck physically, as as good as the forecheck could have been, I guess, for the Blues overall in Winnipeg. But he was a difference maker, and tonight he'll be back in his hometown in Calgary. Talked to him after morning skate today. He said he's going to have 35 to 40 family members here, some of whom it's going to be their first NHL game ever that they've attended, and it'll be to see him play for the first time in his hometown. So a lot of things going on for Jake Neighbors right now.
That's Matt. I'm Jeff. A reminder here on stltoday.com that you can see all of our videos, our podcast, all of our extra coverage that goes up and beyond what we have in our print edition here online at stltoday.com. So please do support local journalism and know that we're doing our best to give you the best sports coverage possible. Till next time, for Matt, I'm Jeff. See ya.